Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. Well, lately I've not been making videos. Reasons: I just finished my law program. I'm working full time, and of course, I do have personal things that I'm facing as well. Well, I got a message yesterday. A subscriber of mine, a subscriber to my old YouTube videos, just wrote me. She was like asking me about relationship issues and trust issues and all that. Well, let me issue a disclaimer. I'm not a relationship expert. I don't have any expertise in relationship studies or whatever it is called in the university or those people in that profession. I don't do that. But all I do is my information elicit from my own experience. You understand? It's my lived experience. Just like the English people who say experience is the best teacher. And if you go through my old videos, one of it that I did was about some men that, mostly men, I don't know about women, but mostly men that travel to another country. They are married back home, but they go to tell people in the new country that they're not married, especially girls that they met. They'll tell them they're not married and all that, just for materialistic gains and all. I don't know what it is. But although we use Nigeria as a case study, but it's not peculiar to Nigeria. It is everybody, yeah, everywhere you come from, no matter who you are. You understand? So it's something that has to do with the mindset. It's not about country centered. You understand? So I always provide that information from my lived experience, and most of my videos are reactionary. What I mean by reactionary is that I watch other other YouTubers, then I make a response. I make like a reactions. I give a reaction to it, and most of them are constructive criticism. Most of them are consolidating what they must have said and all that. But that's what I do essentially. Well, before I go further, let me digress a little. This year has been a year that has taken a lot of people aback, unawares, a year that is very unusual. 2020 is a year that people will never forget, especially the head-headed monster, that's what I call it, coronavirus that has affected a lot of people, not even in Australia alone, not even in Africa alone, in fact, globally, everywhere in the world, a lot of people have been affected by this coronavirus. And the unfortunate thing there is that a lot of people must have died. Many people that have loved ones have lost them and all that. So please take heart. Just we don't understand this. Please, our prayers and everything are with you, please. And those that have sick people that are affected by coronavirus, may they regain their health, may they recuperate quickly. Okay, that's our prayers for them. I would also want to lift off my heart for healthcare workers, the doctors, the nurses, and even those people who have been assigned little duties, within the healthcare sector. We say thank you very much. You guys are our heroes. It's more like you are soldiers. You're in the war front, facing it, fighting it. And the political office holders, those who we assign duties to be our leaders, they should try as much as they can. They should work assiduously to see that they come with solution, and that solution should not just be momentarily. It should not just be something that will be half baked. Maybe after some moments, after sometimes again the thing will resurface. So what we need is a once-off solution, a solution that will take care of this thing once and for all. And we pray that that wisdom should be bestowed on you all, and that's our prayers. So back to the issue of today. I don't want to elongate this video. This video will be very short. It's very, very, very brief, and because I'm gonna try as much as I can. Though I'm very busy, but I will try as much as I can to be bringing out a little bit of video, and my video will surround my experience, the experience I've had. The experience, it is a shocking experience. I've never really thought about that. But this question from my subscriber really relates to one of the experience I've had, because my experience is like a wide-ranging experience. But this question she asks is one part of the wide-ranging experience that I've had, so far. And if I were to say, I would say that trust in a relationship is something that people have mastery of covering. If you have someone who is a covered narcissist that is good at covering things, you could live with the person forever, but that person is a backstabber. What I'm saying is that you could live with someone 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever years you call it. The person must be hating you. The person may be out to get you, but you wouldn't know. The person will laugh with you. The person will joke with you. The person will be your best friend. The person will be your mother, will be your sister, will be your friend, will be everything to you. You will go to events with the person. You do everything with the person. But the person is still hating you. The person is still having a target over you. The person is still believing that one day I'm going to get this guy. I'm going to swipe him off his feet. And I'm going to remind him that he is worth nothing. So when you have that kind of person, please do not give in to it. I was a victim to that. I have had instances where I almost broken. I was thinking I'm a strong person because I never exude, it's not that I'm not emotional. I am emotional, but I have this kind of way that I guide my emotion. But I was nearly in the brink of breaking until I got myself back. Those people could make you question your sanity. Those people could call you manipulative, but they are the master manipulators. They could joke with your life. They could turn your head upside down, and you will never understand them. These are people whom you give all the trust, year in, year out. But when they will when they will hit at you, you will least expect it. It's more like, if you want to strike an analogy, give an analogy that you could relate to now, it's more like coronavirus. It comes when you don't expect it. So please, very, 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 very cautious. That is the word. When you get into a relationship with someone, pray, pray, pray that what you see is what you are getting. That the visible thing you see is what defines the inward. Because some people are more like, masquerade. Right behind the mask, there is something that is shielded there, and that thing is wickedness. Could you imagine in a relationship when you've lived with someone for years, and at the end of the time, the person tells you that, hey, that actually you needed me more than I need you? Could you imagine that kind of words from someone you trust or someone you've been in a relationship for a long time? So what the person is saying now is that, oh, I have been your lifeline. Then I've cut off the life now in you. So you go die. Go, die, perish. I don't care. So this is where you start learning that trust in a relationship is some sort of ephemeral. It's something that don't last. The only time you have a tested trust, a tested relationship that will linger, that will pass through torment, trials, temptation, and still stand, is a relationship where it's designed for you. It's unconditional for you. Beside that, other things are like side attraction. You may go to anywhere, the best restaurant in the world, the best cities in the world, you wear the same thing, you share the same thing, you even speak the words of poetry, love for each other. But at the end of the day, it's fiasco. It's just balderdash. So the more you start looking at things from that kind of realistic perspective, start thinking about your life, that I'm getting into this relationship not to sacrifice my life, not to die, not to have depression, but rather I'm going into this relationship to wish myself health, to wish myself good things, to come out in a union where even if there are ups and downs, but there's a way to get together, to work it out. I look at sometimes, because sometimes I'm too drawn to nature, and sometimes little things that people don't believe that they should give it more attention. I used to give it attention. Sometimes I look at the ants. If you look at the ants, if you're good at checking things, I look at the ants. If you look at the ants like congregating, you see them congregating. You see a lot of them congregating. You could see them like walking like side by side. Some are going, some are coming, some are going, some are coming, some are going, some are coming. Just look at one that must have died, one that is lifeless. It mustn't necessarily be the one that died, but even if that one of it has a defect in their leg that they couldn't walk, look at what will happen. Those ants, these are ants. You know those ants that work. Look at them. You see some of them will come back. You see some of them will be going up, some of them will coming down, some of them. But that one that has defect in the leg or that must have died, they will come back. What they will do is that they will pick up that one. They start dragging it until they drag it out of wherever the ant is. They will take it to their hole. I don't know what they will do to it and all that. But you see, they keep dragging it. If you're patient, you see, they drag it. They will make sure that ant is not left at the side of the road or in a path where it will be endangered. What is the moral lesson in all this? The moral lesson is that ants will never forsake theirs. They will never forsake their own. But if a human being that you've been in a relationship for 3 years, no matter how you are, no matter what you must have done, but if you could forsake someone, even when the person has that mind to go on with you and tell you, hey, there could be a change, there could be things could happen. You keep being so hardened. That is when you know that relationship is so volatile, it's so fragile. Human beings are so difficult, they are so complicated. So if you could ask me, if my subscriber asked me that question about trust issue and all that, what I'm going to tell her is that sometimes those things could be a blessing in disguise, because those things could push you in a world of enjoyment, a world of gratefulness. I am a living testimony. I nearly died. But I came up strongly. I came up strong. Now I know what I got. I know what I will achieve. I've seen my path. My path is, I've seen it. But if it were then, I wouldn't have seen it. So probably next time I'm going to talk about topics. I'm going to take it one after the other. And I will surround my issue on covert narcissists. Those people who are covert narcissists. It's more like somebody who is an informant, but he hides himself, he shields himself among people, but he's an informant. This is how some of the relationship we have today are. They will stay with you, they will live with you, they will do everything with you, you will dine, you will do everything. But they still have something in their mind against you. They hate you more than as Satan. We hate God. So take it easy. Just take care of yourself first. That is what I would suggest, But for now, I will end this video. Probably next time we talk about a lot of things. Just like I said, I will be dishing it out bit by bit, bit by bit. But my topic henceforth will surround about from my experience, and I will talk about narcissists. That is what my video will deal with. That's the issue that I will be dealing with, and I will be bringing it out one after the other. I'll make sure, because this is impromptu, so I didn't even prepare for this. But next time I'm going to prepare accordingly. Then I'll put a topic by topic by topic. So stay safe and just take care of yourself in this coronavirus time. Please maintain 1.5 meters away from people. Try to wear mask. I don't wear masks, but I'm not a good example, but just try as much as you can. If they ask you to wear masks, or if you're in an unsafe place, please wear masks. And also check your temperature when you're having high temperature and you're having what's it called, chilled or runny nose, something of that nature, feverish situation and all that. Please try and see your medical doctor or a physician. Okay, take care of yourself and remain blessed. Bye.